disclose their HIV status like that is because you find that they normally have a lot of breakups. I'm in a relationship with you now, and I disclose my status to you, and now I'm with you, and I have to do the same thing. So it's like in the end of the year, like 100 people already know that I'm HIV positive. But I just think we really have to be honest with ourselves as young people and maybe be mindful in terms of relationships and how we engage in relationships. If you're looking for something that's going to last long, go for that. No one is stopping you, because it's really important to tell the next person or your partner about your HIV status. It's really important. Now they have to come to you.
You need to give someone the choice to decide whether they want to be with you or not.
Basically.
True.
And I feel like platforms like this are very important because they enlighten people.
True.
And they give them that knowledge to actually understand what HIV and AIDS is all about. You know.
Yeah, man.
Now,
so if you're kind of watching
on.
this, pick up one or two things we kind of talk about.
For real, for real. Shout out to you.
Actually, very interested.
Yeah.
You asked us if we would be open-minded enough to be in a relationship knowing that somebody's HIV. I want to actually turn that question to you.
Ask me?
Yeah.
Actually,
Man, hell no! Hell no!
Why?
Why?
You better make it very convincing.
Oh, hell no!
But why would you say how no, knowing very well that if somebody is undetectable and is taking their meds, that you are actually stand a 0% chance?
Actually, I'm abstaining from sex.
Oh, okay.
I'm abstaining from holiday, you know? And then,
When I date someone HIV positive,
Yeah.
if I really like them, most probably.
Took your second to think about that.
For real, man, for real.
Yeah.
But I think
it's
the same thing for everyone.
So.
You know, if you do have that feeling for them, you do anything. It's just like being in a relationship with someone who's missing one leg. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you really love them like that, you just go for it.
Yeah, man. Okay, guys, I think I'm saying this for the second time. Moving on, we're going to talk about HIV being a death sentence. What's up with that myth? What do you guys think about it?
And I don't think it's a death sentence as long as you can maintain and take your medications and keep healthy.
Yeah.
Go by the you good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You have the same lifespan
Yes, per life.
as the next person.
Yeah.
True,
If
man.
you do it right, you can actually live as long as everyone else.
Yeah.
Like as long as you want to, if you do it right.
Maybe like just to
Not immortal. No one's immortal.
maybe just to add on that, you guys. Also, it's not really a death sentence. I believe solely that a lot of people that find out that they're HIV positive are not really killed by the disease itself, but by stress. Because now you're locking yourself in the room and you're like, "Hey man, I don't want to go out with the homies."
Denial.
Yeah, cases like suicide. Now I'm committing suicide because I'm stressed. I feel like it's a death sentence when it's not. You know what I mean? Funny enough, when you go out there or when you're walking in the street, I know people normally say this thing and they see someone who's slender by nature, you know what I mean? And they're like, HIV. You are wrong. You're entirely wrong because you can never see someone who has HIV. Like, to be quite honest with you, you understand? I've met people. We were working with nature and we were going around the country to roadshows, and there were people who were giving testimonies there, and they were sharing their HIV statuses, but you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell, boy.
You can't tell.
I was just like, damn, that mommy looking so fine.
You know?
Until she walked up on stage and she like, hey, yo, man, I'm HIV positive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not a death sentence, guys. Ain't nobody gonna see, for real.
Per baby.
I would like to add on to that.
Yeah.
Also, in terms, I know traditional healers are a big thing, and they say you go to a traditional healer and they give you medicine. I think it's also important to take that medicine if you believe in that, but also take the medication you're given by your doctor, because it might be a death sentence if you only take the medicine from your traditional healer. I think it's very important. Yes.
Apparently in Swaziland you don't mix those two things.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Alright, THPPY people, fortunately or sadly the show has to come to an end, but before we do that, Lerato, what was your highlight of today's show?
I think it was definitely Swag That Stigma Challenge. I really enjoyed that, and I think whoever at home who's living with HIV definitely got a confidence booster. They got to find out that, hey man, it's not a death sentence. You can live your life to the fullest. Just do what's right. Take your meds. You know. So yeah, that was actually my favorite part.
Shout out. You know, just to add on that, I also believe that. For those people who are always stigmatizing other people, guys, I feel like you learned something today, you know, for the fact if you didn't know that through sexual intercourse, that's not the only way you can get HIV. You know, you can be born with it, you know, things like that. So I think for those people who are always stigmatizing other people out there, they learned something today to say, you know what, next time I see someone maybe who's HIV positive around my hood, I don't have to think, they got it from, you know, sexual intercourse, you know. And for me, the highlight of today's show was true or false. That question about did you know that a pregnant woman who's HIV positive can actually give birth to a child who's HIV negative?
It's wild.
Technology, China. Technology. You know, that's why we're here as THPPY. Don't forget, you guys, THPPY is a technology-based HIV prevention program for young people. So I was really happy about that, to know, you know, like an HIV positive female can actually give birth to an HIV negative child.
And I think it was also very interesting as to how much young people know about HIV.
You know what I mean?
Because those people knew everything. I was like, okay, you know. And I think there's now a lesser percentage of people who really don't know what's up.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, man, it was actually very interesting.
Yeah, thank you so much to you guys for viewing, and don't forget you can find us on our social media platforms. We are available on social, or maybe on Facebook rather, on Instagram, and we are available on TikTok and the Tube. Yeah, man. So you can go down there and just tell us what you think. Tell us what we need to upgrade on or improve, and don't forget to catch us on the next episode.
Whilst you're at it, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Let somebody know that this is the hub and the home of all things HIV conversation. With that said, from me, Lirato Mabidisa, aka the Queen of Love, in Tanzania, do you consider yourself blessed and seen?
One time, man, and from me, Tumelo Smelane Ukasi, at the New Age Trendsetter. Guys, catch us on the next episode and stay safe.